Hi guys, welcome to another story time. This story time is a little different. I'm just gonna say small little stories here that have happened to me, obviously, but they're not as long or drawn out like others to be an entire video. The first story is mosh pit gone wrong. In high school and middle school and stuff, I definitely was a huge. I didn't like the labels, to be honest. I didn't like the labels, but if you had to label me, I guess you would say punk, goth. I don't know. I was like all in between and everywhere. Like I said, I didn't like labels. So I wasn't like, I'm punk, I'm goth, or whatever. Definitely wearing all black and like listening to a bunch of rock bands, everything from metal to like punk and pop, like, but rock, you know what I mean? So my friend was more of a metalhead, and she invited me to go to this. It wasn't a bar. It was just like a venue that they would allow like high schoolers to go in. Obviously, there wasn't any drinking or anything like that. So we went, and it was a band that she liked. It was like a local rock band that she liked. So we went there, and of course, with rock shows, rock bands, there are mosh pits. And I actually, like, it's really thrilling to get in a mosh pit if you've never been in one or don't know what it is. It's basically people jamming out to rock and going crazy, and then there's like a circle that forms, and people just go in there and like are punching or hitting or just like, I don't know, it's just craziness. It's like a fight in a way, but all I wanted to do was just get across. Like there's some people that literally just want to get across. Like I wasn't like, you know, singing or anything. Like I just wanted to get across. So it's kind of like thrilling in a way because there are people hitting. It can get crazy, you know what I mean? But it was a small venue. It wasn't like crazy, like a, you know, Warped Tour kind of thing. So that was going on, and I had never been in a mosh pit before, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go. And I had gone twice, and literally all I did was just get from point A to point B. At first, like, I didn't go like all the way across in the circle. Like I was kind of like in the edge. Like I just got to the other side, and I'm like, yeah, I made it. But then the second time I did go all the way, and that I was like, I had to go again, because like I said, I wasn't staying in the circle, I was just getting across. So I kept giving my friend my glasses, because I didn't want my glasses to break. I was wearing glasses, and if they break, in which they probably would have, I would definitely be blind and had to get new glasses, and I couldn't afford that. So I would give my friend my glasses. Like, I didn't think I needed to see, because it's just like craziness. So even if you have glasses, if you can see, like, it's just craziness all around. So I gave my friend my glasses, couldn't see a thing, tried to get across, and I was wearing boots too, okay? Like, not like high heel boots, just like regular boots, but still boots. And something happened, like I think I tripped on somebody's foot or something. So right before I was gonna leave the circle, like I was gonna get to the like edge, I was about to fall. And not like forward or sideways, no. I was gonna fall back, like all the way on my back, and like people are still moving all around me, so they would have like trampled me, like stomped on me, you know what I mean? So I was freaking out. Like it was literally happening in slow motion in my head, and I was like going back like that. I got really low, guys, like really low, like not close to the ground, but like I was already like to a point of no return kind of thing. All I did is just put my hands out to reach anything I could. Finally, I grabbed something, and I'm like, yes, pulled myself up, and I got myself out of that sticky situation, and I got up. But as I was getting up and grabbing that thing that was saving my life, I noticed that thing saving my life from hitting the floor and being trampled on was a guy's hair. He had like really long hair, maybe not as long as I have it now, but he had really long hair, and it was this guy, like, and he was just like, I feel so bad just saying this story. I feel so horrible because I know what it hurts, like how much it hurts to have your hair pulled. Now my whole body was like being held onto by this guy's hair. I felt so terrible. So I got myself up. I saw that it was a guy's hair, and I just ran like out of the circle, like, and I just stood next to my friend. And I was just like, I was never in a mosh pit. Like, the guy did not see me, you guys. Like, the guy with the hair, like he was like, I was pulling on it and he was just like that. And by the time I let go, I was gone. I'm pretty sure he looked back or something, but I was gone. But I don't know if his friends told him who it was and stuff, but I felt so terrible. I was red, not like because of the running or the mosh pit or anything. I was red because like I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. So after that, even though like I don't even think the main band had played yet, there were several other mosh pits. I just did not want to go and be a part of it. I felt so bad and so guilty. And yeah, that was a time that the mosh pit went wrong. Not to me, but like I may have caused a guy to lose several strands of hair. So the next story is of me testing out a go-kart. We had a go-kart for the longest time and it was amazing. It was like so fun and like thrilling because obviously I believe I was like in middle school for sure. I want to say maybe 6th grade or younger. So I don't know how old that is, but yeah, it was so fun because obviously you don't have a license and that like feels like you're driving a car. So it was a normal go-kart. So it stopped working on us and stuff. So my dad went and got it fixed at the local, repair shop or whatnot. And all of us went over because he said that it was ready, that we could get it. So we all went, like me, my cousins, my sisters, and everybody went, like all us kids, because we're so excited to get it back. So we all went. The guy's like, yeah, it's ready. But before you take it, you can definitely test it out just to make sure everything's running okay. Because it was like a small go-kart. It wasn't like, like an adult kind of fit in it and stuff. And the guy was bigger, my dad was big and stuff like that, so they couldn't really test it. So my dad just turned to all us kids and was like, oh, you guys want to test it out? And I was like young, like, and there was, my sister was older, some of my cousins were older, so I like look at everybody like thinking that they were gonna like sign up. Nobody said anything. They were just like, I don't know. And that should have been warning number 1, but did I notice that? No, I did not notice that. I was just like, guys, what the heck? Like, this is amazing. Like, you get to drive because my cousins hadn't driven it. I've driven it. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll sign up. I'll test drive it. Like, not thinking any of it. Because like I said, I had driven it before. It was no big deal. So I was like, yes, I got this. I will try it, daddy. And, oh, that sounded really weird. But it was my dad. Okay, anyway. So then I get on the go-kart and all I do, you guys, is I go like and turn, like I go straight on like getting out of the little lot where they fixed it, and I turn around and I go back, and as I'm gonna like make the turn to go back, I notice the brakes are not working. You guys, the brakes were not working. So I managed to turn it around to go back, like, where I came from, which was the place where they fixed it. And I was freaking out because I was like, oh my God, this thing is not stopping. It's not slowing down. It was not going that fast, but to me, it felt like I was going 90. You know what I mean? And I was telling my dad, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. He's like, stop it. And I was like, it's not. I was like pressing it, like trying to be very animated so I could tell him like it's not working. It's not stopping. And he was freaking out. I keep getting lipstick on my teeth. Sorry about that. I have lipstick on my teeth. I'm sorry. And I was like, it's not stopping. So literally I was like driving, and there was a point that I was either going to hit, there was 2 parked cars. Either I was going to hit one of those cars, or I was going to hit the wall of like the establishment, the place that fixed the go-kart. So I literally was like there. I like got in between the cars. I didn't want to hit the cars. I knew cars were expensive to fix, so I didn't hit the cars, and I just ran in like on the establishment. Like I hit like the wall or whatever that they had. I didn't care because I was like, these people did not fix it, so I don't care like to ruin their establishment. I hit the wall. It was like laminate or whatever you want to call it. It was like a shed type like wall, so it definitely like dented it and damaged it. But I also got like the wheel or whatever, the go-kart, like hit my stomach and my chest and stuff. And I was just freaking out, and I was just started crying because it hurt so bad. They like all rushed to me and stuff like that. And I was crying. The guy's like, I'm so sorry. Like, we'll fix it. Like, I don't know what's wrong. I think like they ended up saying something like when they fixed it, like maybe they like didn't hook the brakes on right or something. And then we all went home because obviously the guy has had to still fix it. And yeah, I was just like crying, and my cousins and my sister were like, yeah, that's why we didn't want to try it, because we were not sure. I'm like, well, thanks, because you guys let me, like, you know, one of the young ones try it. Like, great. So yeah, that was a time when I had go-kart crash. The next one is called being beat up by my sister in my sleep. So growing up, I didn't know this happened. Like, I don't really have that much memory, because I believe it happened either in kindergarten, first to third grade, somewhere around there. But my mom said she got a call or like a meeting or whatnot that happened with CPS. If you guys don't know what CPS, or you know, you're not from the US, it's Child Protective Services. And they had gotten like letter or calls from my school, of this teacher being really concerned with me because I kept going to school with bruises, and like sometimes it would be in my face, like black eyes and stuff like that. And so my mom was really scared. She said that they had us in rooms and like asked me and my sister questions and stuff like that. Of course, I don't remember any of this, but she told me. She was really scared. She thought like she was gonna lose us, like her kids. So it turned out that I would go to school and I kept getting, like, I would have bruises all over me and stuff. And the reason why is because me and my older sister, we shared a bed. We were kids and stuff, so why not? Like, we didn't have our own personal bed. We weren't like fancy like that. So we had a bed that we shared. But she would sleep on one side and I would sleep on the other. But she was a kicker. So every time she would be asleep, she would be like kicking me and stuff like that. So I would get like the black eyes or like bruising in my arms and whatnot. So they were thinking it was my parents, but it was that. And also my mom said that I had this really bad habit of like licking my lips, like especially my like lower lip. Like, I can't do it now because I have like lipstick, but like I would put my entire lip in my mouth and like be sucking on it. Like, yeah, I can't do it. I have lipstick, guys. But it would create like a bruising down here, and so that also looked bad. Like, I might have gotten beat or something, or slapped. I don't know. So my mom said I had a horrible habit and that I do believe, because there's some pictures when I was younger where I would have bruising down here or up here. And I was like, what is that? Mom was like, you always freaking be sucking on your lips. Like, and it's kind of still do that actually, but not to that extreme. Like, I don't get bruising. I don't know. I get bored, and so I'm just like, I can't do it. But I hope you guys get what I mean. But yeah, that was a time when my mom was seriously so scared of losing us, because my sister would beat me up in her sleep. So that was a small story time that I wanted to share with you guys. Definitely let me know down below if you want to hear more story times. I have definitely more stories, but I just wanted to make one big story, you know, of like small little ones that happened throughout my life and stuff like that. But let me know if you guys wanted to see more. I'll definitely leave a playlist down below of all my story times that I've done so far. But yeah, thank you guys so much for like watching my channel. Those of you that have recently subscribed to me, thank you so much. I think it took me like 2 years or something to get like 200 subscribers. And this year, actually, honestly, this year, it's just grown tremendously. It is bananas. I think like in December, I was like celebrating 400 subscribers. So thank you guys all so much for supporting me, and yeah, being part of like this small channel that is definitely growing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.